What's up, guys? We're here in day 3. Day 3 in this unit is the day that we're going to talk about Venn diagrams. I don't know if you guys have ever talked about Venn diagrams before. You know what they are. Venn diagrams is when we're talking about a couple different things, a relationship between a couple different things, and we draw these circle-looking things. So some examples of that, we might have a circle here and a circle here, or they might look like this where they kind of overlap, or they might look like this where the other circle is inside of the other one. When I have two circles like this means that the two items that I'm comparing have no relationship between each other. Okay? So like birds and cows. So if this is birds and this is cows, well, birds and cows are completely different things. So they don't really, there's not any cows that are birds. That makes sense? So there's no real relationship between those things. This one here, this means some of the things are not tied together with some of these things, but there's a few that might share a relationship. So for instance, let me think here. Think of a good example here. Yeah, rectangles and rhombi. Okay. These are all the shapes that are rectangles. These are all the shapes that are rhombi. Well, here in the middle is where squares fall, because squares are both rhombi and rectangles. But not all rhombi are rectangles, and not all rectangles are rhombi, just squares. So it's just this little section that has the squares in it that they share that relationship. Okay? Alright. Last one. So this is a relationship between the two of them, but this here, all of these things are also all of the things outside of this. Okay? So, let me think of an example here. So maybe math, the world of math. And then inside of here is geometry. Okay, so all geometry is math, but there's some math classes that are not geometry. Okay, all right, and we kind of have some examples of some Venn diagram ideas. All right, so let's move along here. So a lot of times when we're doing these Venn diagrams, we're going to be using some numbers, and we're going to be just answering some questions. Okay? So this is the question: of 1,000 first-year women at a university, 300 pledged sororities, 200 lived off campus, and 100 pledged sororities and lived off campus. So draw a Venn diagram and label what all the areas mean, then fill in the diagram. Okay, so I've already constructed a little diagram here. So here I've written in pledged sororities in the shaded area. Well, and then over here, the ones that did not pledge sororities, they lived off campus. Okay? And then right here in the middle, we had 150 that pledged sororities and lived off campus, so that's what these guys are right here. Pledged and lived off campus. Okay. So now we're going to fill this guy in here. Oh, lights went out. Hold on. Sitting too long. There we go. Back to life again. Back with the lights on. Okay. When you're filling out these Venn diagrams, beyond labeling what everything is, you're always going to take the numbers and you're going to start in the center and work your way out. Okay, so we're going to start with the people that pledged and lived off campus, and that's 150 first-year women at the university. The reason I do that is because this number relates to the numbers here and here. So if I had 150 here in the middle that pledged, well, that's part of the 300 that pledged here. So how many just pledged but lived on campus? Well, that's going to be 150, because 150 and 150, that's 300. Okay? Well, then I had 200 women that lived off campus. Well, 150 of them pledged sororities as well. So that means that out of the 200 that lived off campus, 50 of them did not pledge sororities. Okay? So now I can go through and answer these other questions. So how many pledged sororities or lived off campus? So that's, what does that or mean? That means this or that or both. Okay? Well, 150, 150, and 50, that's all of these things. That's going to be 350. Now you might be saying to yourself, okay, well that's 350, but in our example there were 1,000 first-year women. Okay, well this 350 is taken out of that. We've got all this other area, the rest of the universe out here, that's what's left of that. Okay, so out here there's 650 women that didn't do either of these things. They didn't pledge sororities, they didn't live off campus. That means they just lived on campus. Okay? So then in this next question, how many did not pledge sororities or live off campus? Well, that's going to be this number. Okay? Because that's all the women that did not do either one of these things. Okay? These last couple questions. How many lived off campus but did not pledge sororities? Well, we found that to be 50. So there, that one's 50. And then the last one, how many pledge sororities or do not live off campus? Okay. 150 pledge sororities and 650 do not live off campus. So that means there's 800 of these altogether. So this and this together. So there we go, 800. All right, let's look at another one. Okay. So we had 100 people that ate at McDonald's yesterday. This one's a little bit more complicated because we've got hamburgers, french fries, and sundaes. Let me fix this here a little bit, join that little circle together there. Okay. We had 55 people order a hamburger, 27 people ordered a sundae, 39 people ordered fries, 21 people ordered a hamburger and fries, 15 people ordered a sundae and fries, 13 people ordered hamburger and a sundae, 6 people ordered a hamburger, sundae, and fries. Make a Venn diagram. So here's the drawing of the three things. So all these things are all related because some people ordered all of them and so on and so forth, okay? Now we're going to fill in the numbers. Okay. Well, I can't just put all these in willy-nilly because that's going to be way more than 100 people. So we need to start, where do we start at? We're going to start right smack dab in the middle. That's where all of these things overlap. So, how many people ordered a hamburger, fries, and a sundae? Right there, it tells us 6 people ordered a hamburger, sundae, and fries. Right there. So that's where I'm going to put my 6 at. Always start from the inside and work your way out. Don't label numbers out here first. Start from the inside, the innermost, and work your way out. Okay? So otherwise it'll get confusing for you. Okay, we have 13 people who ordered a hamburger and a sundae. Well, 6 of them ordered fries as well, but that means that we have 7 left that ordered a hamburger and a sundae only. Okay. Now this says 15 people ordered a sundae and fries. Sundae and fries, that's this area right here. 6 of those 15 ordered a hamburger as well, but 9 of those people just got the sundae and fries. 6 and 9 is 15. Okay. 21 people ordered a hamburger and fries. Well, 6 of them ordered a sundae with that as well. So I take that from the 21, right? Take that from the 21 and I get 15. Okay. All right. I know that 39 people ordered fries. Of those 39, 15 ordered a hamburger with it as well, 9 ordered a sundae, and 6 ordered a hamburger and sundae with the fries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 15 plus 6 plus 9, that's 30, and I'm going to be able to determine that 9 people ordered fries. Just fries. Same way here, 27 people ordered a sundae. Well, 7 and 6 is 13. 13 plus 9 is 22. That means that 5 people only ordered a sundae. Okay. Last one, 55 people ordered a hamburger. Well, 15 of them ordered fries, 7 of them ordered a sundae, and 6 ordered fries and a sundae. So that's 15, 6 is 21, plus 7 is 28. 55 minus 28, we might have to do that by hand, 28, 4, 15, 7, 27 people just ordered a hamburger. Okay? That is how you're going to be filling out these Venn diagrams. Start in the center, work your way out. Subtract the numbers. Okay? Alright. Let's do one more. Holy moly, this one didn't even have a Venn diagram with it. Okay, a discount store ran a special on hairspray, paper cups, and boys' pants. It's 3 different things. One salesperson reported that 50 people took advantage of the sale, 30 people purchased hairspray, 25 purchased paper cups, and 35 purchased boys' pants. 14 purchased both hairspray and paper cups, 15 purchased both paper cups and boys' pants, and 22 purchased both hairspray and boys' pants. 10 purchased all 3 of them. Was the salesperson's report accurate? Whew. Man, that's rough. Draw a Venn diagram. Guess what? I'm going to let you do this one on your own, and then in 3 days, not in 3 days, but then in class, I'm going to talk about this. Okay, and we'll do it all together if we need to. Alright, so that's kind of the idea with doing Venn diagrams. and I will talk to you guys later.